Hello, Taurus. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Star Tarot by Kathy McLeland. There's Kathy's website if you'd like to see it. Feel free to freeze frame and use that spelling however needed. I hope it's nice. It seems like it's a little blurry. Hopefully it's not. There we go. Kathy McLeland. Took me a minute. Alright. Supportive Oracle cards. Spellcasting Oracle cards by Flavia, Barbara, and Lizbeth. There's a website for them, shewhoisart.com. There's a couple of more there if you want to freeze frame. Feel free to search that out or look at that information however you feel necessary if you'd like to. Alright. What do we have for Taurus? Put the oracle cards down, face down first. Let's see. Ooh, okay, yes, like that for you. The Sun card comes up. I love the Sun card. Favorite card. My favorite card. What's causing the change? Knight of Wands, Four of Swords. Is it a change? It is a change, but I think this is a change that you're going to kind of usurp. And that's good. There's cards coming in here. Yeah, there's something that needs to change here. I don't think we're denying that, but there's the lack of a plan or a lack of structure. I want to say structure. I don't want to say plan. I want to say there's lack of structure coming in because it comes in quickly. There's the purpose of this change, there's something that has to happen here, is to create a better situation, to create healing. Comes in very fast, and it comes in quick, but you're like, okay, hold on. Show me everything you got. Put it all on the table. Give me a minute to look it over, and let me make sure that your plan makes sense. And they're like, plan? Well, yeah. And you're like, well, okay, this is not, no. This doesn't go together. This is too much. This is too little. Let's pull this up. Let's push that down. You are going... I feel like you're more the refining energy. I do feel like you're going to be the refining energy. I don't think it's your plan. I don't think you're creating the plan. I do think you're helping refine the plan. Let's talk more action. This is going to be one of those things where you have to show it works better. We can't talk about it too much. We got to do. So I feel like we got to start refining this. You're probably going to refine the whole thing as you go. But as you refine it, you got to prove, like, see, we moved this around. We cinched this up a little bit. See how much better that fits in there. See how that looks right. See how this covers that correctly. And that looks the way it should. See how this works. You might have to, like, do a bit of talking to that. But we don't want to, like, explain before we do it as much as explain after it's been done, kind of like, this is why I did it this way, this is how it's got to be. I'm almost kind of nervous about that, but I feel like that's how that has to go. We have to be careful about not too much talking, more doing, less talking. So you're going to probably, I feel like this is a natural Taurus thing, you're just going to have to do what you know needs to be done. You're also going to have to show other people how to do it the right way. Refining. Your energy is refining through this whole situation. Now, there's a bit of stress here because you might be coming up against somebody who just, they want credit for what they're doing, something like that. So, but their energy is just very haphazard in some spaces, and you're just going to be able to easily refine it without much of a question. What bothers me is you might not get credit for that. I don't know what to say about that. Because I'm getting the Inspiration nine of Swords and the Hermit. Like, I'm getting 2 9s here, which is going to... Makes me feel like you're not a fan of this. I feel like after you've done a bit, I don't know how... You're going to have to decide how far you have to go, but you're going to have to toot your own horn. And you're going to have to say to this person, hey, your plan was full of holes, and this is not how it looked originally. I fixed it. I refined it. I fine-tuned it. And now it works correctly because I did that effort. This is not all you. This is You started it off, granted. I'm the one who made sure it worked. I'm the one who got it working correctly and, efficiently. You have to speak up for yourself. That's just part of it. Clarity comes in the Tower and the High Priestess. I feel like it's not about the work. What becomes a lot? Like a part of this it's a lot. It's a lot. Not the work aspect, the dealing with other people aspect. Because it's not about doing stuff and getting stuff done. I don't think that's going to bother you. I don't see that being a problem. It's the people feeling entitled or people feeling like they should have all the credit. Kind of like, no, if it wasn't for me, that wouldn't work half as well as it does. There's going to be some discord with that. Yeah, there's going to be some discord with that. You're going to have to toot your own horn. Don't trust that they're just going to toot it for you. I just don't feel like you're going to get credit if you don't put it out there. Like, one of the ways to handle this might be to put your name on certain things, just so, even though people are like, I don't know why you put your name there, and you're like, well, I do, so people know I was a part of it. But you might just have to slip your name in certain places where other people may think it doesn't really belong, but you're like, no, I'm putting my name there for a reason. You need to know I was a part of that. Other people may not like it, and that's okay. Because there's going to be a lot more. This is just the beginning of something. We got the Two of Pentacles coming forward. What's going to happen is what I'm afraid of is like if you don't feel like you're getting credit and you're putting in all this work and people are just kind of like not giving you the proper accolades, you're going to pull back and this situation will not continue to flourish. There will be a lot of problems. A lot of problems you're going to end up having to deal with anyway. But it's not going to be the best for anybody, including you. So I feel like we need to toot our own horn. You got to make sure you toot your own horn. Put your name in places. Add it to documents, even if it doesn't look like it belongs there. Still throw it in there. Anywhere you can get your name thrown in there that doesn't look like you're just constantly saying your name because you like the sound of it. But like, for example, you have a 10-page report, I'd mention your name at least on 3. At least on 3, if not 5. Just have your full name in there so people know that you were a part of this. I, blah, 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 did this, and me, and so, and then I, blah, blah, blah. Like your full name so people know that's you who made this decision. This is you who did that. Other people may think it's frivolous, but keep adding it in. Even if other people take it out later, put it back in. People need to know you were a part of this, so people start asking questions. Why does the Taurus keep putting their name in it? Well, they had something to do with that. I didn't know that. Well, yeah, that's kind of why that's how that got changed. What else did they change? Well, they changed a bunch of these other things. Well, that was a good idea. Well, yeah, they know what they're doing. Well, we got to make sure we have them involved. Yeah, don't we, though? Don't we, though? People, they have to realize that you're the one who's making things work out. You're refining the plan. Yeah, you didn't create the base plan, but you're refining it as it goes. It makes a huge difference. Huge. What are you dealing with here? This energy, this is a general read. This energy could go for or against you. Don't really know. This is life purpose here. Death card and the Moon card. The best I can explain this energy loves and hates you at the same time. They love that you do really well at what you do. They hate that you're taking some of their thunder. But it's fair. It's fair. And I feel like you might have to explain that to them. Like, listen, I did that. I'm going to have credit for what I did. If you want me to step out and stop doing blah, 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 and then they oh, no, I don't want you to stop. I feel like that might be how you might have to go towards this. Listen, what I did, I need credit for that. But if you want me to step out and stop, and they're going to be like, no, I don't want you to stop, then I want credit. I get credit for what I do, or I'm not doing it. And I feel like that's just what you got to say. I get credit for what I do, or I'm not doing it. You figure it out. You think it's all that great? You have holes in your plan. I'm fixing your holes. Be thankful. I'm getting like annoyed with it. Like, listen, I'm fixing your plan. Be thankful. Like, be thankful. It's like a sieve. Your plan is like a sieve. Things are falling through it left and right. Come on. They love and hate it. They love and hate you at the same time. It's just, I don't know what to say about this. I don't know. Doesn't Taurus stick up for themselves when they feel necessary? I feel like y'all do. Kind of reminds me of that pit bull analogy where they don't let go, which I've had pit bulls. My pit bulls were very lovable, but when they had a toy and they didn't want to let it go, that was a challenge to get them to let it go. You had to like keep yelling at them, let it go. You couldn't get it out of their mouth. I couldn't get it out of their mouth. So I feel like once you start fighting for yourself, you're fine. But I feel like also that might be why you're kind of hesitating to do so. Kind of like, yeah, I know if I start, I'm not going to give up. Judgment will go in your favor. Judgment goes in your favor and whoever you're working with favor too. Like, honestly. It goes in your favor, but it also goes in their favor if this goes your way. Like, you just want credit for what you're refining. That's all. And I see the Sun card, my favorite card in the deck. Judgment in your favor, the Sun card. This can go great. This can go really good. It's going to have a bumpy moment, but I feel like it's worth it. I just feel like there might be a hesitancy on your side to actually start the fight, because I feel like if I start the fight, I'm not going to want to give up the fight, and then we could have big problems. I feel like that's the only reason you might not even want to start the fight, but they're saying, no, fight for it, you need to. Because if you don't fight for it, you're going to lose interest, and you're not going to fix things anymore, and then it's going to go. So it's best for you and everybody else. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.